Welcome back. When artists are commissioned to paint a portrait, the subject usually hopes that the result is going to be on the flattering side. But when golfer Greg Norman agreed to a commission, the result was an unusual portrait, according to some who've seen it, a portrait of an angry and aggressive man. You're going to see it for yourself in a moment, and we'll leave that assessment to you. But the man who captured the moment is Sydney artist David Naseby, and he joins us now. David, good morning to you.
Morning, Steve.
Now, this isn't the first time you've worked with Greg Norman, is it?
No, I've been trying to get up a few limited edition prints, which we're in the process of doing now. So I painted him twice before, and we're hoping to get that going really quickly. Okay,
but this portrait, the one we can see behind you this morning, how did that come about?
Well, I sort of got to know a little bit about him and know him a little bit by following him around. I just wanted to paint something to really get inside Norman and really find out what he was really about.
And were you surprised when he agreed?
I was pretty surprised, and so was his manager and everyone else, because on the day that he sat for this painting, he played 18 holes of golf, not very well at that time by his standards, had I don't know how many press interviews, my sitting, and then went off to finish a commercial. So the guy is very busy.
So just one sitting?
Well, I was lucky to get that, so I wasn't going to argue with him.
So what, you supplemented the sitting with photos you'd taken of him?
That's correct, yeah.
Now, I've seen various descriptions of the portrait. I mean, some have said it shows an angry, a moody, a reflective Greg Norman. But how do you describe the Greg Norman you've captured on canvas? What did you want to reveal?
I just wanted to show his determination and the man's strength, and I think he has. I mean, a lot of people, they use the word choke on Norman, but Norman plays golf the way he sees a shot. If he sees a shot that's got to be played, he'll play it. He won't lay up. He'll go for it, which is what he did in '95 on the 14th at the Lakes. He went for the green, and he missed 3 times. Other golfers all laid up and had about 130, 140 metres over to the green and played it safe. I guess he should have done that, and he got a lot of criticism for that, but he just plays it the way he sees it.
Just by the by, you obviously know a little bit about golf. Are you a Greg Norman fan?
Like millions of other people, yes, I am a Greg Norman fan, yeah.
And occasionally follow him around in the gallery?
Well, yes, every time I can get the opportunity, I'll go there, yeah.
So, tell me about the moment when you had to say to him, Greg, here it is. This is the finished product. What do you think?
Well, I wasn't actually there at that particular time when he actually saw the painting, but his manager told me that everyone was very worried about what his reaction was going to be. And anyway, apparently he walked in and looked at it and he said, yeah, I remember how I felt. I remember that look. I like it. And
well, more than like it, he decided to buy it.
Well, he loved it, yeah.
And when does it go back to Florida? Because I presume that's where it's heading. It's
heading there to his own golf club, the Medalist in Florida. That should happen. It's going to be packed late this week or early next week, and it's off.
And I know you can't say how much he paid for that portrait.
No.
But normally, what would you... I mean, what's the price range? If I came to you and said, listen, I want to sit and I want you to do a portrait of me, what sort of money are we talking about?
Well, it varies, Steve, and depending on the size, this one's quite big, but anything from $3,000 to $12,000 or something like that.
Because you were originally an advertising illustrator. How did you get into portrait painting?
Well, I sent my wife to work, and she kept me while she gave me a chance to...
I must remember that, David.
Well, you know, it works both ways. So, and she's given me a chance to paint things that I want to paint now, rather than what other people wanted me to paint.
And is it less stressful than the advertising world?
It was until this morning.
I think you've done very well.
Thanks very much.
Incidentally, I love it. I think it looks fantastic.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks, David.
Bye.
Artist David Naseby, I love it too.
Oh, I think it looks fantastic.
It's such a change from the sort of usual smiley, happy, posed shots, isn't it?
Yeah, in fact, I'm not sure whether we can just have a quick... Oh, no, we can't. I thought we might be able to get a quick look at it full screen. There it is.
There it is.
I think that's fantastic.
I think it does capture the essence of the competitor.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a moment. Have another look.